got it, you know.
Yeah. So, if I was a guy, it's just a hole.
Release the parrots to the wild.
Miami, oh, I'm a cracking. Welcome back to Taboo Topic Tuesday.
I think this is the very first time we've ever said it together.
I just spat in my mouth. I think you do that every single time as well. Hello
My
and welcome.
saliva is divine.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Papa Grimes doesn't complain.
Okay, shush. Anyway, so, hello and welcome to Taboo Topic Tuesday. Today's topic of conversation is going to be...
cheating. And who am I, Misha? Let's not forget to introduce Mama Grimes.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're part of the furniture. This is my mum. She has a YouTube channel. She's called Nifty After 50 on her YouTube channel, but we all know her as Mama Grimes.
Yeah.
So, if you're feeling like doing some charity work today, go and subscribe.
Rude.
You know you love me.
Oh, anyway, she will link it up above. Won't you, Misha?
I'll link it down below. So, of course, as per usual, I asked over on my Instagram for questions about cheating. Now, I assumed this was cheating in a relationship and things like that, which you guys assumed as well.
Yep.
So I've just jotted down a few of the questions in my glossy box notebook. And first off the bat...
Can I just say, obviously, Misha is 20 years old and she's been in so many relationships. She's got vast experience. So why don't we just say, Misha, go, and I'll answer the questions.
Rude. I may not have lots, but I still feel like, even though I have not maybe experienced some things, I have an opinion.
And a lot of your friends have experienced things.
Have they? Who of my friends have been cheated
just
on?
lie, so look like an expert.
So, first one. I would say easy one, but I actually think this is probably the most difficult question.
Oh, is that why I'm going to have to answer it?
No, we're both going to answer it.
Oh, right.
What is cheating?
Ah, okay.
This is a big family point of discussion as well.
Yeah, it is.
So to you, what is cheating on someone?
Humpy, rumpy, rumpy.
But what? Snogging them, sticking your tongue down their throat?
Everything. Absolutely everything from top to bottom. And I'm sorry, but if Papa Grimes went out and stuck his tongue down someone's throat, to me,
that's cheating?
Yeah, I think so.
What about texting someone?
Sexting, she means.
Well, texting, sexting.
Yeah, cheating.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
And I can't think of anything else that is cheating. Porn. Do you think that's cheating?
No.
I agree.
No. And I would go as far as going with the working girl. There is no emotion involved. I think cheating is when...
really? You think sleeping with a prostitute isn't cheating?
Well, it is cheating, but it's not emotional cheating, so...
Well, we'll get onto that as a topic. Okay. We'll get onto that
I actually contradicted myself because I said kissing someone in a nightclub is cheating, and obviously, hopefully, it's the only night...
I don't know if you sleep with a prostitute, do they kiss you?
I don't know, I've never been one.
Or they just insert it in the hole and then, you know, Bob's your uncle.
And Fanny's your aunt.
You're not that funny. You're not that funny.
Funny.
Anyway, my opinion of cheating, I think, has actually changed over time. In my opinion, if I had a boyfriend and they went on a night out and they drunkenly kissed a girl, like...
That's not what I'm talking about.
Well, that's what some people would call cheating.
Oh, no. I'm talking about...
You just got my lips to get through.
That kind of cheating. Like, you know, true passion.
No, but I'm just saying, I feel like even if someone was very drunk, they could accidentally tongue someone. And
How does your tongue accidentally end up in someone's mouth?
I know you never drink, but once you drink alcohol...
Ah, future boyfriend of Misha's, is you watching?
No, I'm not saying that I do this, but I'm saying that I don't know. I say that I wouldn't care that much.
Well, I'd say I'd be upset if I call it cheating or just playing a field. I don't know.
Playing a field, that's not allowed. You're supposedly in a relationship with them.
Yeah, well...
I feel like a drunken idiot. Like, I don't know. It's such a blurred line.
It's just such a blurred line.
And for me, I think that texting, if my boyfriend went on a night out and got with some girl and kissed them, yeah, I wouldn't be pleased. But if they were texting someone
I agree.
for a week, I'd be more annoyed at that.
What about 6 days? Would you be annoyed?
That's a drunken mistake. Yeah. That is a sober, repeated action.
Absolutely
and
agree.
I'm not excusing people that cheat, but I can understand how it happens, especially if people are drunk, if people are on drugs, things like that. If people lose their inhibitions.
They shouldn't take them then.
I agree.
They shouldn't get drunk then, if they can't control their physical activities.
But you can comprehend how it would happen. Yeah. Be it if someone slept with someone. Yeah. No.
Okay. 24 years and I've been drunk and I have never stuck my tongue down.
24 years you've been drunk?
No, I'm married. I don't even drink.
I was like, she's been drunk for 24 years.
I've just found a glove. I'm really cold. Oh, that feels lovely.
And you continue on the story.
So yeah, for 24 years I've been married and I've never had a desire, even though I have been drunk once or twice, to stink my tongue down anyone's.
No, I know, and I wouldn't personally do that. But I'm saying I can understand how people get in the situation. Yeah. And I feel like maybe I wouldn't be pleased if they stuck their tongue down someone's throat. But I feel like some people would literally describe, I don't want to make this really weird, me kissing my mum on camera, but people would say that like that is cheating.
Excuse me, that's how you kiss your auntie, your grandma. Yeah, that's not cheating. That's,
well, some say it is.
Saying hello.
And also,
in Poland, you kiss ladies' hand when you meet her for the first time. Is that cheating?
And I personally don't think that porn, for me, I don't think if a guy was to watch porn when I was with him, I don't think I'd find that cheating. No. I just think that that's kind of normal nowadays, which is good and bad.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is it would be helpful. Now, would you want to know if your boyfriend watched porn?
I mean, what are they going to do? Like, text you every day? Like, oh, hi, so I saw this porn one today. Do you want to catch up so we're on the same page? We can recreate tonight.
Misha, in my days there were pages and they were sticky. In your days, it's
online
internet.
Web seminars. So, what do you think about, I feel like this is very much my generation, less yours, but put yourself in my books.
I wish I could.
In my shoes even, not my books, not my books.
I'm size 7, she's size 6, she can bugger off if I'm getting in her shoes.
So, put yourself in my shoes, and your boyfriend likes a lot of girls' photos on Instagram. What do you think to that?
So difficult, really is. I don't think I'm the right person to comment.
See, I obviously do Instagram and YouTube as a job, so I think I do see it on a very different level playing field to most people, because it's not just me, but it's my work. Yeah. So if I can understand how other people
but I think
view it.
For example, if someone like your old college friend likes it, or any boyfriends but not boyfriends, fair dues, you know. But if you regularly go out of your way to comment and like pictures of girls that you don't know, that you've never met.
Yeah, but if you've never met them, it'll just be a fit girl on Instagram and you're like, oh, double tap.
Alfie.
Oh! Your tie's here!
No, shall I go then?
Yeah, you go. Tie's been collected and put in the oven. We're back.
Back. So,
what were you saying?
I suppose it's difficult for me to draw a comparison with the Middle Ages that I used to live in when I was a young girl, but I think if I found lots of pictures that Papa Grimes cut out of
a magazine
or something like that, I think I'd be hurt by that. But if I found lots of pictures of his ex-girlfriends or friends, pictures with friends, then I'd be okay with that.
What about, like, I suppose in your day it's probably like having a poster of a fit girl on their wall. Like, you wouldn't be offended by that.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Your father to have a poster on the wall of another woman above our bed, marital
I'm saying
bed.
Like young boys have like posters in their
room.
Oh
yeah, of course.
That's kind of like an old-fashioned way of similar.
It is.
I feel like there is a line.
There is a line, and I think if they like, fine. But if they message, that's another
matter.
matter.
And I feel like comment I wouldn't like, unless they know them and they're like friendly with them, I feel like commenting would be really, like if some guy that I was in a relationship with started commenting flames on other girls' like heart eyes and other girls' pictures, I'd be like, yo,
step too far.
Hello. But I do think that these people, this boy or this girl, depending on who you're with, knows that this person is across the internet, they're not there, they're literally just liking their picture. I feel like people view pictures in different ways.
Yeah.
I see it as someone just liking my picture. Some people might see it as flirting.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Yeah.
And we haven't discussed
Shush, Alfie!
flirting as a form of cheating. Me and Mum are both major flirts. Like, we are flirts through and through.
Yeah.
So I don't think I will ever view flirting as cheating because I see it from the flirting side.
Yeah. What's a flirting side?
As in, because being a flirt, I understand it's harmless.
Yeah, but again, it's how far do you let the flirt go, you know? As long as no hands involved, then...
Very
and
true.
no tongues involved, then... it's just nice to be...
What's that movement?
You know what I mean?
Have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah. Twice. Okay, the first time I was in a long-term relationship and he went away with work for the weekend. He came round before he went away and put a card through my letterbox telling me how much he loves me. And a week later, I found out that he went away with another girl. So, stupidly, I had him back.
Oh, did you?
Yes, and guess what? He continued to cheat. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Wait, we get on to that.
I know, but yeah, unfortunately that was a disaster. And the other one was a sailor boy.
Sailor boy, Emmy, oh, whammy, cracky whammy. Oh, he also had a parrot on his trousers.
We won't go down there. It was a large parrot.
We won't go down there. I hope we bloody won't.
I don't believe I said that. I was funny unintentionally.
Oh, stop. Continue with the story.
Anyway, so somehow I was in his house on my own, and on his bedside table he had a piece of paper, and I think I mean, we didn't have mobile phones in those days, so I wanted to note something down. I think that's what it was. I was not looking for anything.
Yeah.
Lie, and more lie.
She was snooping.
I was snooping around. So I saw a list.
A list.
A list. And I think I was number 69.
Were you actually?
I think so. But what confused me is there were lower numbers and they had ×2, ×3. But sadly there was a number 70 and 71 and 72 as well. So unfortunately I had to release the parrot to the wild. Bye bye bird.
So yeah, that's Mum's experiences. But on a more serious note, I can imagine that was horrendous, especially with the long-term relationship.
It was absolutely horrendous, and it's such a difficult one. You know, it's also, that was premeditated cheating. It wasn't a silly one-night fling. I really could not advise anyone. I think you just got to judge it on its own individual basis.
And what pretext did you get back with him? Because you got back with him
he only
the first
loved
time.
me. It was just a bit of excitement on that. To be fair, he was a virgin, bless him. I was his first girl, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was his first girl. So that was the kind of, I thought, okay, fair dues. I was the one and the only. You know,
so he wanted to go and experience.
He was 21 when I met him, so I thought fair dues, but obviously
not.
And guess what? His dad did exactly the same to his mum.
Really?
Yeah, that's
it
the
is sad.
thing.
That happens a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you know, role model, male role model, sometimes not a role model, sometimes a
unrole model.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a word.
So, just to conclude, Misha has never been cheated on to her knowledge.
Yeah, I was going to say this actually. As far as I'm aware, I've never been cheated on. But I don't really have that many occasions for someone to have cheated on me, if you know what I mean. As Mum said, I don't have a vast experience of males. Yeah. So I don't really have many opportunities. I haven't had opportunities for people to cheat on me per se.
But we believe the person you were with was faithful.
For all they know, I know they could not have been, but they were. I think so. They were. It's fine. So yeah, so far I'm lucky to not have had experienced that, but I'm sure I won't go through my life with not experiencing that.
No, but you've had disappointment, and just a different form of cheating, isn't it? Yeah. Because you can cheat emotionally as well, not just physically.
Well, this is the thing. What is worse, emotional or physical cheating? I say emotional.
The same.
Because at the end of the day, as far as I see it, physical, if I was a guy, it's just a hole. Sorry to say it like that, but it's just a hole.
I think if it's a one-night stand hole, you know... Sounds like a fashion haul.
Super Haul Sunday!
Then fair enough. But if oh gosh, if someone that you love falls in love with someone else, and even if they haven't cheated on you physically, that's just horrific.
I do think
I'm leaving you because I love someone else. I haven't shagged them, but am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
But I'm leaving you because I'm in love with somebody else. There is no going back from that.
Or just like if they were telling intimate details of your relationship to somebody else. That, like, you didn't have both of your interests at heart. That to me, like, those are the sort of things. I've obviously never been cheated on, but I feel like a physical thing you can kind of get over per se.
Yeah.
But emotional, I feel like it would be even harder. And I'm sure physical is even horrendous, but I feel like emotional would be even harder. So mix them two together and
it's an explosion in the unfaithful factory.
It is horrendous. So, saying you said earlier, once a cheat, always a cheat. Do you believe that to be true?
Why do I answer all the questions?
Well, you answer them first and then I say them as well.
Well,
do you want me to pipe up? I think it's circumstantial. I think if I was in a relationship with someone and they slept with somebody else, I'm not sure I could get back with them. No. I'm not sure I could. But if I was getting into a relationship with someone...
Okay, let me paint a picture.
Let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
Who had previously cheated in a relationship...
Yeah.
I don't think I could hold that against them because each relationship is different. They could have been very unhappy, they could have been very young, they could have done there's so many factors.
I agree. Yeah. I'm gonna
premeditate.
I'm gonna throw a curveball now.
Oh god. What?
Misha, imagine.
Okay, louder because we can't hear that.
Misha, imagine you married and you have 2 children.
This is where it gets so tricky.
They both 1-year-old, 3-year-old. You've given up work in order to look after the kids. You are financially dependent on your husband, boyfriend, partner.
You cry. You cry, you cry, you cry, and you don't... I don't think I could ever let myself be in the situation where I had to be financially dependent on them because...
Escape plan. Always have an escape.
Always have an
Run
escape
to Mama Grimes. To the bosom of her love.
That sounds weird.
No, but honestly...
That is one of my fears, though.
That is
one of my fears. So many people nowadays get divorced.
And I understand that when you're in that situation, sometimes you've got to do the best for the child and for the children.
Yeah.
And you have no choice.
But then long term, is it going to be the best? Because are you going to argue? Is this going to break apart you as people? There's so many factors, and it does make me so sad to think of all those families that, like, maybe the kids know that the dad's cheated and the mum doesn't. Or
yes, that's what I was going to say.
It's horrendous.
What if you know that your best friend's boyfriend is cheating on her? What do you do? This is $1 million question.
You have to tell them.
Oh.
If it's your best friend, you have to tell them. Okay,
well, I know circumstances where there's been a married couple and the daughter knew that dad was cheating.
Oh, that's horrendous.
It's horrific. You know what I'm talking about? But it can happen. What do you do as a child? How, Misha, you need to... Okay, let's just put it to Misha. So you found out that Papa Grimes has been cheating on me.
Oh, don't. Touch wood. Touch wood. He couldn't get anyone else, don't worry, guys.
What do you do? How do you approach it?
I couldn't sleep at night knowing and not saying anything. But then I know it's horrendous because you've got on your conscience that you've broken that relationship. But you can't think of it like that because it's not on your conscience, it's on their actions.
But I would say you go and speak to the offending person and you say to them, it's up to you to tell my mum or my dad.
I know, but then I also feel like people could eventually, not saying that this does happen, but it could happen that people end up getting emotionally blackmailed into not telling the truth. Because once someone knows that you know...
No, I'm saying you deal with it. It's your shit, so you've got to deal with it. And you
I know, but what if you say to the person, I know, and then they're like, well, I'm not telling them and you're not going to do that because otherwise I'm going to kick you out of the house.
Oh, horrific.
Like, it's a never-ending circle of questions because we're never going to know and there's no right answer. I just wish it never happened. Yeah. Sadly, that's not a thing.
I think we're kind of judging it by our own family unit, which is probably... Every family unit is different, so...
Just like every relationship is different.
Yeah.
So, should you forgive?
Forgive and forget.
If only it was that simple.
Forgive, but never forget.
True.
Just no, again, it's impossible. It really is. personally, because of my experiences, I could never forgive. And if I forgave, I would never forget. So I might as well.
That's the thing.
Off.
This is a lot of you guys in your questions said that you forgave, but now you will never forget, and you cling on to that, and it makes you really unhappy.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, is there much point staying in that relationship? Because even if you're together, it's making you unhappy because of their previous actions, which is totally understandable.
From my own experience, from that day onwards, I checked. I was constantly looking over my shoulder.
Go psycho.
I go psycho. I was checking where he is, what time he was, what he was doing. I drove myself crazy. It just wasn't worth it.
It's not worth it.
Just wasn't worth it.
If you are that person that you can forgive and forget, then
do it. But if you do, you've got to shut that door and you cannot open it. You've got.
You can't have an argument.
No.
And 2 years later and bring that up.
No, you
because
can't
it's not fair.
No, you can't. And you know, there must be people out there. Please comment down below. There must be people out there who've made a mistake.
Made a drunken mistake.
You know, and not just drunken. They might have made a mistake because the relationship wasn't maybe as good as it should have been. So they used it as a tool to actually work on the relationship.
Yeah, agreed.
Because I think, unfortunately,
those things will either make you or break
you. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, if you've been married for 30 years and your partner cheated on you once because, you know, you were not getting on for whatever reason.
In the early stages of you being together, that's what you hear a lot about, isn't it? When people get together when they're 16 and they're together when they're like 25. Yeah. They're like, oh, I actually cheated on you back when I was 16, which I feel like I would give.
Yeah, of course.
Last one for us all. Why do we think that people cheat? We've kind of touched on this. And one thing I do want to say is if someone cheats on you, I don't want people to think, not that I obviously have much experience, but it's not a reflection on you, it's a reflection on them. Maybe it's a reflection on your relationship isn't in the right place and you need to work on things. But that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Everyone that you be with is going to cheat on you and that you deserve that behaviour, because no one deserves that behaviour. No one.
Amen.
Amen, I think it is.
Amen.
So why do you think people cheat? I think there's so many factors.
I could do a separate video on cheating, honestly. It's a lot of the time it's their lack of confidence because they want to prove to others that I've still got it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you know, girls always say, Papa Grimes, don't waste your time. For everyone that you get, Mama Grimes will get 100.
She wishes. But also, I do think that social media probably has a big part to play in catching out cheaters, but also encouraging cheating per se, because it is that blurred line between liking girl's photo, commenting on it, DMing her, messaging, Snapchatting her, but then also I do think it's a really easy way for people to get caught out cheating, because hopefully if another girl saw that she was messaging a guy and then he had a photo posted with his wife, hopefully the girl would message the wife, but you never know, do you? So yeah, anyway, we are going to wrap up this video. Obviously this is a very serious topic, even if we do try and make it a little bit more lighthearted, just because we don't want to be all down in the dumps, and these things do happen. And also remember, always talk to someone else. Yeah. You know, don't keep it all to yourself. So accurate. Discuss it with someone else, but at the end of the day, it's your decision. It's your life. Okay, so we are going to wrap up this video. Mum is going to go and eat her Thai food. I'm going to look at it very lovingly, but I cannot eat it because it's got dairy in it. Love that. Also, I just remembered, did you know that there are agencies, and I'd be really interested to know your opinion. Oh my God, they like stalk people to find out if they're cheating?
No. They set you up, literally, a good-looking girl in a nightclub where they literally set, so you, I could say, I'm going to test Papa Grimes and I'm going to send his way an 18-year-old, beautiful, gorgeous girl, and let's see what he does. Is that right or is that wrong? Is that like literally throwing some honey on him and saying, let's see if the bees will actually... No, it's the other way around,
I know what you mean, though. Yeah, I don't know. That's another whole weird one.
Yeah, I think that's a step too far, isn't it?
Probably. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let us know your experiences down below. Share your thoughts and opinions. And
and can we have some more ideas for our
taboo topics?
Tuesday.
That was a weird way of saying it.
I finished the sentences for her.
Anyway, toodle pip, love you guys lots, and we will see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe to Mama Grimes, and of course, subscribe to me, follow us on Instagram, and bye guys. Bye! Bye!